Welcome to the stream, everybody. Bienvenidos a la stream, everybody. We got a little ace queen offsuit in the small blind, in the big one. We got a raise. We will be 3-betting. Sizing up from the small blind. Are we going to go with it if he jams? I don't know. Super dry flop, down betting. I think betting super small or checking. Checking might actually be the better option. But I never do the best option, so. He raised? What in the world is that? I'm gonna call. I don't know what in the world he could be raising right there. Draws, like, wouldn't do a 9. Yeah. Alright, so that's not a great river card, but he could have just been getting out of line with any 2 cards because that board isn't going to hit my 3-betting range very often. So, or just a pocket pair. Yeah, okay, jacks. That's interesting. I don't know why he would do that. That's a good turn card, if I've ever seen one. This guy's been going bonkers. I'm pretty sure this is the guy. This is why I have so many chips. I doubled up through him. We're going to call and hope for a king 9 or a spade. We will be calling. That's a big bet for a big man. Problem is we blocked the draws, the flush draws that he turned as well. If you know, so it's less likely he has a flush draw. Could have turned a straight draw that he's gonna barrel. Could have hard draw that he's gonna barrel. I don't know how much value he has. He raised pre. I don't know how much value he has. If he had, but problem is if he has ace high, we can't just call. I'm gonna fold. I don't like it though. We could have had the best hand, but how often? I don't know. $11 PKO. I don't know what I'm going to do here. 21 to the money. I don't really care about the money. I don't play to squeak into the money. This is probably a fold. So I'm going to rip it. So I got 14 bigs. So the thing is, in my opinion, I'm probably going to get called lighter because I do have a bounty on the line. So like ace 3, pocket 3s, things like that might call, whereas maybe they normally wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully I'm just 50-50. Yeah. Still 50-50. Deuce of spades. That'll work. So, I don't know if that was a mistake or not. Probably was, but with the bounties in play, like I said, that's one thing I kind of... Ooh, ace king, very next hand. That's one thing I've kind of... With these PKOs, you know, adjusted my strategy. And I don't even know if it's accurate. It just seems like it would be accurate. That you might be able to shove a little lighter just because you're going to get called a little lighter, right? Doesn't that make sense? So, like, when I have 4s there with 14 bigs, probably a fold. But if I'm going to get called by pocket 3s or like ace 3, ace 4, ace deuce, hands like that, that would normally probably fold to a 14 big blind shove. I might get called by those just because my bounty's on the line. So I don't know if that reasoning makes any sense or not. It does to me, and that's all that matters, right? It's a great flop. We get one caller. We're going to go ahead and size up. I know it's kind of a brick turn, but when he flats, he's going to have an ace or a flush draw a lot of times, and he will not fold to a big bet. So, and well, I only have 26 bigs, so we're going to size up. We're going to size for a river jam here. So we will be jamming all rivers. That's a really good river. Because he's never going to have an 8. And he's more likely to call with all his aces. So we're going to jam. He had a flush draw. Okay. So we got max value from the flush draw, which is good. All right, we got ace-8 suited in the 2750. We will fire one more bullet if we bust this. So we're going to go ahead and open it up. Flopping the toppest of pairs on a super dry board. We're going to down bet. 35%. We get raised. I don't know what that means. On such a dry board, he shouldn't really be raising a lot. But we only have 20 after we call. I mean, I might just get it in here and rebuy if I have to. I don't know what he's telling me. Telling me he has pocket threes, ace 3, ace 10. But even then, I don't know why he would raise those on such a dry board. But I only have 19 bigs. I mean, and I have top pair. You know, might be a mistake. I'm just gonna go ahead and get it in. Ace 10. Okay, that's one of the hands I said. And we're basically dead. 2 or 3. All right, we got 10s. Open it up. So, hoping to flop a 10 here. That would be the best. All right, we get 3-bet from the big blind, which is interesting. It should be really strong just because he had such a good price to just call. So we're going to call in position. Hope for a 10. Flop a full house, which is good. Trying to get the money in. Yep. No reason to raise here. If he's weighted towards over pairs, ace, king, ace, queen. We have those absolutely crushed. No reason to raise. Good turn. Might even see a jam here from him. The board being as wet and dynamic as it is. If he checks, we're going to bet really small. Try to get called by... Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So we're going to go ahead and call here. And hopefully get the bounty, because I think we have him covered. Yes, we do. So here we go. What's he have? Ace, king, so he's drawing dead. That's good. Always try to get your opponent to put their stack in drawing dead. That is the key. Lesson number 1. Try to get your opponent to put their money in drawing dead. Mission accomplished. All right, we got 10 bigs and ace jack offsuit. We're just going to open rip here. 14 from the money. They might play a little tighter. I'll take all the folds. But can't do anything else here. All right, we get ISO'd. That's probably not good. Yes, that's not good. All right. So we got 3 outs. Still 3. Yep. Nothing we're going to do there. He wakes up with queens. That's unfortunate, but... All right, we got King Jack suited here versus UTG1 open. We're going to call. Flopping 2 overs, flush draw, backdoor straight draw. It's a really good flop for us. He's got 27 bigs. No reason to raise. We're getting a really good price to draw, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Try to get there. Play the get there strategy. Well, there's a straight draw coming in, so club or queen would be really nice. We will be calling again, unless he like rips it and we'll fold. All right, half pot bet. Once again, that's a good price to draw, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And pray. Queen of spades. That's a really good card. All right, we will not be folding. I'll come back to this. Right now, we need to go here because I think I will be ripping here. We are 1 away from the money, and I have no fear. So, we're all in. And he folded. That's a really good pickup. So the result in this one was the club came in on the river, giving us the flush. He ripped it. I snapped him off, and we won. He had ace queen, by the way. So queen on the river would have done the same thing. He would have jammed. Ace jack offsuit in the 886K. With a jam and a bounty on the line. God, there's a lot of... I'm gonna raise fold. I'm gonna ISO and then fold if somebody if somebody rejams or something. I will fold. I'm not ashamed to do that. Obviously he's gonna, yeah. Okay, so we flop second pair. Would have rather have done that heads up, and then this guy just open rips. Oh, what the hell is that? He probably just has a king. It's still early. We can rebuy. He could be doing it with flush draws and straight draws too. I mean, should fold. Should fold 100%. But if he's doing it with straight draws and flush draws, or worse jacks, or I see people do this with like pocket tens. So if that's the case, I should fold, but I'm gonna call. Call and re-enter. That's the strategy here. Call and re-enter. Yep. That's why I'm the best. I am a god. Lesson number 2 for today, ladies and gentlemen. Don't do that. All right. Don't open rip 150 bigs with second pair. All right, we got 10-6 suited down here. Got to call 1 to win what's going to be 5.62. We will be calling, going heads up. Flopping bottom pair. Check calling, probably 1. Oh, he checked, snap checked it back. That's interesting. I don't want to start turning my hand into a bluff right now, and it'd be tough to get value from anything else. So I'm just going to check, probably call 1. Okay. I'm going to call 1. Got to be careful, though. He has, like, sets and stuff when he checks back. The flop. No, we're going to call 1. All right, we will be folding now. We will check fold. We don't have a terrible hand to bluff with, actually. Let me think about this. So we have a 10, which blocks all the straights. We don't have any clubs, which he could have picked up a club turn on the draw, so that's good. We unblock the clubs. We block the straights. And we have a 6, so we block the sets. So he can really only call with, like, pocket kings that he has. Pocket 7s, maybe, that he turned a set. We're going to bluff. We're going to bluff. Got it through. That's why I'm the best. I'm not the best. I'm not the best. But that was a really good hand to bluff with, I think. All right, we got 10-8 suited here. I wish he was deeper so I could 3-bet. I may just gamble, though, and just flat. Try to flop something big, which may be a mistake, but... It's purely exploitative just because people will give you all their chips super light, right? But now I've got myself in a pickle because I have to check call. I love pickles, but not this pickle. Oh god, the nut turn card too. Okay, Ace King comes in, which he can have. I'm gonna check call. Yeah, I mean, I gotta call. Too much equity. Looking for a 9, 10, or a diamond. Don't really want a 9, but a 10, 10, 8 diamond. Okay. That's good news. It's really hard for him to have a flush here because he would have to, or a flush that beats us because he would have to have king 9 of diamonds, king 7 of diamonds, which is possible, but we're gonna check. Hopefully he bets his straights if he has them, or two pairs if he has them. Yeah. So he had 8 high. So even if I bet, I'm not getting called. So I gave him the chance to bluff, and he just didn't do it wisely. Got ace queen suited. Ace queen suited versus an under the gun open. We will be calling. That's fine. All right, we're gonna call. I mean, it should be relatively strong just because it's versus an under the gun open, but with my flat, it makes him more incentivized to do that. And it's 18 bigs, and we need chips and a bounty, so we're gonna go ahead and call. Same hand, diamonds, free roll. Free roll! Can I win a free roll? One time? Can I win a free roll, please? God damn it! In my life, win a fucking free roll. Oh well. Here, in this we have ace king. We're gonna go ahead and ISO. We got a booty on the line. Get your booties out in the chat. Well, that's interesting with the 8-3. God, the 8-3. Oh my god. Called off. He called off. That's real life, man. Under the gun jam. I rejam. He calls off 30 bigs with 8-3. See, that's the kind of stuff. Okay, so... Alright, we're going to play all 3 hands in this, so I can't zoom in on a screen, so you're just going to have to watch all of them like this. Alright, we open the button here, so we're going to go ahead and see bet small in the 11 with the a7 off. Flopping middle pair here in the 2750, we're going to call. Can't do anything else. Flopping 2 overs, straight draw, flush draw, and whatever in the 880. We're going to go ahead and bet. So we got called in the $11. We're gonna check it back this time. We're you know, showdown value. We turn trips in this, which is good. So we're gonna go ahead and bet because we would start bluffing here as well when he checks to us with the king jack in the 2750. All right, so we win-win, and now this is the situation here. We raised. He called. We raised. He called in the blinds. He checked. We bet small. He called. Turn went check check. River he leads for half pot. So what's he calling me with on the flop? Definitely a queen. Definitely an 8. Definitely a 3. Right, which he can always have. Those are his value hands, which he can bet on this river. His bluffs, all the diamonds, which we don't have a diamond, all the jack 10s, 9 10s, 10, king 10, the hands like that. I'm a sucker. I want to see what he's got. I want to see it. You got a queen, you got a queen. I want to see it. That's my stomach, by the way. That's why I'm the best! That's why I'm the best! All right, we got 10s down here in the 2750. Versus under the gun open, we're going to call. You can 3-bet, I guess, sometimes, but you just got to be careful. And we got ace 10 off over here. We've opened up in the 886K. But let's focus on this one, shall we? All right, good. He's gonna ISO for sure, almost, this under the gun guy. And I'm just gonna gamble, I think. I'm just gonna gamble. And hopefully be flipping against the under the gun opener. It's probably a fold normally, but I got almost $20 in bounties on the line. We're gonna go ahead and call, I think. Just gamble it up. And we are in really good shape. And flop the set! Oh my god, no king. No king, ship it. What is going on? Queen Jack offsuit. Oh my god. That's a good little booty right there. All right, so we rivet a straight here. He bets. We don't have the nuts. I'm gonna raise. No, I'm a pussy. I'm gonna call. Yeah, we were chopping. I mean, listen. All right, we got the crabs down here. We got crabs. We have crabs. Blind versus blind. I might just rip it. He's got 26 bigs. I mean, I know we're going to be flipping at best, and I know this is a gamble, but I'll take that free BB if he's going to give it to me. He folded. That's a free BB. I love free BBs. Double Bs. I was willing to gamble for the bounty. And then ace jack suited, very next hand. Versus under the gun open. Under the gun open, I don't like 3-betting under the gun opens, as I've said. So I'm gonna call right here. It's like suboptimal, right? I'm just in a suboptimal spot, being in the small blind with this particular hand versus under the gun open. Let me check. He bet small enough. We'll call one. We'll peel. We got all the back doors. Save the children! Or he checked, and then we turn one of the back doors. Okay, so when he checks back, he most of the time doesn't have any value, right? Because he's going to bet for protection. So I'm really only worried about the big blind in this spot. I'm going to bet. I'm going to start bluffing. And then if I get called, play the old get there strategy. All right, I should get a fold from this guy, from the under the gun. If he calls, it'll be a hand like ace, like my hand, ace jack or ace king. He shouldn't have any flush draws either. Because I mean, he can, but a lot of those are going to c-bet when check two. So I'm gonna go ahead and bet one more time. I don't have to polarize here. And I like having a jack. I block straights, and I can have straights. I can have flushes as well. So. All right. I don't know what that means. King Jack, maybe. I guess. I mean, we're folding, obviously, but I don't know. That's the strangest line I've seen today, for sure. He checked and then just called the turn, and then jammed the river. So I guess a flush draw, but I don't know why he wouldn't continue that on the flop. Maybe 3 ways he just wanted to see a free turn, which is fair. So that's fair. First hand back, 8-9 off versus in A min raise. We're going to call. That is a good flop for the old 8-9 offsuit. We will not be check raising. That was anything but an ace. Possibly a king. I'll check raise, but with it being an ace, I'm just going to flat. Because if I check raise, I'm saying I just have an 8. So I can't balance with any bluffs. So we're just going to call. We're going to check one more time. We'll check raise this turn. Because the board just got extremely more dynamic. Oh, he checked back. And we fill up on the river, which is good. I don't think there's any reason to really polarize here. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to do like a catch-all. If I can get called by a jack or kings or an ace or something like that. We're going to go ahead and bet. All right. Good news. Yep. And then we pick up the crabs. I got crabs. 9's the very next hand. We will be opening. We will be opening. And calling his jam. Not the worst flop in the world, actually. I think we have a couple options here. Betting small is fine, and I think checking is also fine. But considering I'm going to be betting most of the time, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. It doesn't have to be big. And I shouldn't really get check raised all that often, at all. All right, we got called. That's a good turn for us. For a range hand, not our exact hand. Obviously, for our exact hand, it's terrible. But I don't know. That shouldn't improve him very often. But it will improve me more often. So I'm gonna size up, or I'm gonna size for a river jam. So I'm 5, so 10. That would make it 20. See, I'm gonna size for a river jam here. Actually, I changed my mind. All the draws bricked, and so there's no reason to jam. I just check back and just win a lot of times. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. If he has a flush draw, he's gonna fold anyway, and he's gonna. There's no reason. Basically, what I'm saying is there's no reason to turn my 9s into a bluff at this point. I don't know what I was thinking on the turn. I'm an idiot. Don't mind me. I think it's just to check back. I'm going to lose to ace X sometimes, but... or sometimes he has a 6. He was in the blinds. I'm just going to check back. And... ace 3. Brutal. Out. Oh, well. Alright, we got queen 10 off in the big blind here. There was a late position open and a call on the button, so... we got to call 1.5 to win a pot of almost 10. We're going to call. And we cover both. Flop the open ender. This is with the backdoor flush draw. I might just check raise rip it here. And just gamble. You gamble? Tell me you gamble. I'll give you the money. Tell me you gamble. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to check raise rip it. Play the old get there strategy. That's all, folks. You got a bounty on the line. How about just the 8 of clubs on the turn? Yes. That would be nice. Got the fold. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We got queen 6 suited here. BVB. 18 bigs. I might just rip it and go after the booty. I know I just said the whole thing about going after bounties early, blah, 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 blah. But he's only got 17 bigs and I got 75, so I'll gamble. I can't go broke, basically. If he calls, chances are I'm 60-40. Okay, 50-50, I'll take it. And we win the flip. Well, we're winning the flip currently. He needs 2 outs to a 5. So, yeah, you know. I might bounty hunt right here. Yep. I'm really, really worried about red devils. So if red devils calls, we're in deep shit. We are in deep shit. Need an ace. And we're dead. Need an ace versus him, though. Yep. See, and that's why you don't do... That's what I was referencing, and I kind of did it. I literally 2 seconds ago was like, yeah, don't do this. And then I did it. So, I mean, I deserve that. All right, we got 7-8 suited under the gun. Oh, man, what do I do? I should probably fold. We're just going to bounty hunt, I guess. Versus these shorties, 16 bigs, 11 bigs, 9 bigs, 14 bigs. We're just going to bounty hunt against them. Of course, what's going to happen is they're all going to fold, and the big stacks are going to play back at me. And then it's going to be very tough. At least I'm deeper now, which makes it more worth it to play the suited connectors. You want to be a little deeper. So, not a bad flop. Flopping the bottom pair, gutter ball, backdoor flush draw. We're going to go ahead and bet. Shouldn't get check raised a lot. Sometimes he's going to check raise. But having an 8 is good. Makes it less likely he has 8-9. And also having 7 block sets and 2 pairs. As I just said, we shouldn't get check raised a lot, but we cannot fold. We have a pair, too many backdoor draws. We're going to call. I don't even know what we really want on the turn. A 7. Don't really want an 8. Okay. That's a good turn card. Can't fold. If I call, there's going to be 22, 32. There's going to be 40 in the pot. He's got less than a pot size bet on the river. All right, I think I'm just going to have to call. I can't fold. Fuck. Can I just one time? I can't call. This sucks. Just to get the nut turn and then brick. Yeah, even as a king queen he got there. Yeah, I'm just gonna fold. That blows. That blows big time. All right, so I got to call 13 to win a pot that's going to be 30, right? That's a minimum bounty. 13, if I call, I'm going to have 66, 53 left. That's still well over average. I might just gamble here. I'm a little tilted because of that last hand. I'm gonna go booty. I'm gonna go booty hunting. Hell yeah, good result. Oh, fucking never. One time. Got him. Oh my god. We're gonna jam the king 9 suited if it folds to us. It does not fold to us. Debating on jamming anyway. As a bluff, obviously. I just try to take down those big blinds. He doesn't have to be super strong here. And then hopefully we just get there. And we need to make a move. We're 22 of 25, so I mean, we got to do something to get some chips. All right, it's a flip. That's how you do that, bud. That's how you do that, son. That's how you do that, son. Just get it in as a flip. Get there. The old get there strategy. It's a fantastic strategy, man. Just get there. It's so easy. Easy game. Pocket fives. Pocket fives in the small blind. No, I'm just kidding. Pocket five. Against an under the gun limp. Interesting. Muy interesante. What are we gonna do here? Let's see what the action is. All right, so here's the problem, right? So the guy that limped with the gun is most likely gonna back jam. So if I flat and then he back jams and then this guy jams, I'm gonna chance it. So I'm basically writing off this 2 big blinds I just called, because if the under the gun limper back jams and then loud and clear rejams, I'll just fold, obviously. But I know that going in, so I'm just willing basically to give up those 2 bigs. He just called, which is odd. So I'm gonna check, and then so loud and clear is probably gonna bet a lot. I'm gonna call. Yeah, that's really big. But I don't think I can fold, really. I mean, I have 1 overcard. I'm gonna call 1. I don't know. No, fuck. Well, at least he can't re-raise, so okay, we're gonna call this. Let's turn a 5 one time, huh? Or a 3 would be okay. That's an interesting card. No, man. How do you bet when the top card pairs? How do you bet? Because like you don't have many 10s and I have plenty. So the fact that you're doing this is blowing my mind right now. I really just think it's like overs and jaws or something like that. I really do. Like even if aces or kings hates that turn. I'm gonna block bet. How the fuck does he have ace-10 offsuit? What the fuck is going on? I am so mad right now. Yeah. I should just fold to the flop. I know. I just... Because, I mean, all I was doing was really set mining, and they didn't... If you don't flop a set, then you just go. I'm so mad. Let me just go broke. It's break time. Yeah. That's quite a call, sir. 1 pair. Fuck. I'm so mad. Alright, what a price, baby. What a price we are getting. Alright, we're going broke. Not folding. 26 bigs, top 2. Just not happening. If we're behind, we do have outs. Unless they have pocket 7s. But we do have outs. We will be check raising. Check raise jamming. And we will be jamming versus an overbet. What the fuck is that? You got a flush, you got a flush. I don't care. I got top 2. Alright, here we are. We're all in. We are all in. Let's go. How about a 7 on the turn? 7 of spades, right there. Bink! All right, so yeah, we need a 7 or a chop. Fuck. That was an action flop. But I had 20 whatever bigs. I'm not folding when I flop top 2 in that situation. We are out. And the stream is over.